A confusing and difficult day for British tourists on the Algarve. Many recently arrived, now wondering if they have to hurry home to avoid quarantine. The answer tonight is that if they're from Wales, it's too late. From Scotland, they need to find a flight tomorrow. And from England, they're okay, at least for the next 24 hours. For many here, it was a last-minute decision to come in search of late summer sun. And for many we met, whether quarantine is now certain or just a high probability, they think their holiday is too precious to give up.
There's hardly anyone here, so everywhere we walk, we feel that there's, we feel more protected here from COVID than we do back in the UK. Really?
Absolutely. It's quieter here than it is back home.
We have to do what we have to do, don't we? I think it's a bit silly being 2 weeks off and it's going back on already. But they've got to do it. They've got to do it, so I'll have to self-isolate.
You won't try and rush home?
No.
Not worth it?
Not worth it, no.
Back in June, we filmed Arturo Cardozo and his brother Paolo in their deserted beachside restaurant, struggling to survive in the summer season that never was. Today, they told us they have had a brief boost from the arrival of the British at the end of August, but their hopes for a busy September and October period now look doomed.
The British people for September and the months forwards, they are very, very important.
And if you lose them now for September, could that be sort of the end of your summer?
The end of our season is going to be the end of September for sure. If the British closed the corridor, the end of September we shut down the restaurant for sure.
And it's costing everyone money, tourists losing deposits and often the cost of flights, hotels and tour operators facing a new wave of cancellations, often from those who've only just booked.
We don't have any doubts that we'll have lots of cancellations because since the restrictions stopped on the 20th of August, many people booked their holidays in the Algarve, especially for September and October, and many people decided to come to the Algarve on holiday.
Tourists from England have a reprieve until tomorrow at least, but they still lack any sort of clarity on which to base holiday plans. They've been warned it could all change as early as tomorrow.